And let me just find it on here. They're both sleeping. They're both exhausted. Poor Dylan. He's played hard. I used to take him to that kennel for doggy daycare when I worked full time and at the part-time job every once in a while, and he always had fun there. All my dogs have been there, but you know, I hate leaving him. I just hate not having him with me. I just hate not. Oh, shut up. Okay, first person here is 4 elements for general. Four elements for general. All right, got some nice stuff happening. First of all, I get a large sum of money headed your way, which is always nice. Then you have happiness coming out over your life with the sun, which is one of the best cards to get. The hard work you've put into something, it could be business, business, work, school, whatever you do all day, should be coming back to you. Things change for the better for you quickly. Communication picks up with somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and feeling like you've been at the right place at the right time, or things start to fall into place for you a little bit easier. Malika, love. Malika, love. Got a soulmate connection coming in. If you're with someone right now, great, relationship looks good. Not with anyone right now, it could be a Pisces, could be a Libra, could also be a Leo. You're with someone right now, good karma comes to your current relationship. Listen to your intuition and your relationship should be strengthening. Perseverance pays off around your love life, and definitely listen to your intuition. Something doesn't feel right, or if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. I feel like it's looking a little dark in here, but it's okay. I got to get better lighting. You know what? I bet you I can move that lamp and put it right in here. I'm not going to do it right now, though. Anyhow, let me continue. Soleil, general. I bet you I could put that lamp in that corner. I'll do that later. Okay, so it looks like you might have choices moving forward, especially around business, work, school. Feeling like the hard work you've put into something is finally coming back to you, no longer feeling so stuck. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You have a Taurus and an Aquarius that come in that may be of significance. Could be putting in a lot of effort into a side business or a side job. It should be successful. It should pay off. Got some natural good luck coming to you, or things should just be starting to unfold a little bit easier, like with less of a struggle. It looks like you may be going back to school, learning a new area of study, and that would be a successful endeavor. Destiny, love. Well, if you're not with anyone right now, you do have a soulmate connection coming in. Lover's card, first card that comes up around you, could be a Gemini. It also could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you're not with anyone right now, it would be new energy that comes in. Soulmate connection, with cause for celebration. Happiness comes out over your life, and you're no longer holding yourself back, and persistence around love pays off. If you're in a relationship, I would say your current relationship is moving forward pretty easily, and happiness is coming out around it. Definitely listen to your intuition. You've got the intuition card as well. You like the hair? You know, when I first got this, I really hated it. I was like, oh man, what a color. But now I kind of like it. It's a little bit lighter at the bottom. But you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that commercial for the dry eyes. You ever see that guy? I don't know what the name of the stuff is, but he's got hair like this, only it kind of sticks up. That's what it reminds me of. spot. Let's go back up. Red, how will the case go for A? How will the case go for A? Oh, it should go well. It should go well. It looks like things seem to change for the better quickly. Balance comes in, feeling grounded and stable. Growth and transformation. Case should go well. Destiny, general. Stepping into your own strength and the ability to manifest new opportunities. So you've got the strength and the ability to manifest new opportunities. Focus on what you want more of, not what you want less of. When the Magician shows up, you can focus on not only what you want more of, but exactly what you want. Like, I want a job that pays $2,000 a week, or I intend to save $1,000 a month, whatever it is. Things change for you for the better quickly, moving on to greener pastures. Balance comes back to life. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. And you should be seeing a little bit of good karma coming back to you. Adriana, chances I'm leasing the apartment. Okay. I think you're going to lease it. You got a 70% chance with 2 aces, but you got the 10 of Pentacles here, which is pretty good. I think that you're going to lease it. Red, is Leo going to be a consistent parent? No, I don't know who this person is, but there's anxiety around the situation and nothing around the situation changes for the better quickly. So if this person's just an inconsistent person in general, that's what they're going to be as a parent. Yeah, the chance is pretty slim. Only a 33% chance that there's going to be consistency here. Armani, is Deuce in love with me? How's he feeling after what we did last night? I know I don't see him being in love, not at this point, no. Well, I don't think the two of you are on the same page. I don't know how you feel about the relationship, but I think that he looks at things as very casual, or he doesn't look at things like that. No, I don't see this as a love relationship. No, not in his eyes right now. He is, you know, he's okay with what happened last night. He's fine with it. He doesn't think that there's anything wrong with it, but he doesn't think it's leading to commitment or that there's commitment coming. So if you guys are not in a committed relationship now, I don't think it's heading that way. It seems to be like he's taking everything very lightly, or he's very laid back about it. Adriana, am I going to be able to get this shot on Saturday? Yeah, 70% chance, yes. 2 of Pentacles, I think you're going to get it. Koala, general love for the next 4 months. Okay, you may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Tower moments and disappointment and hurt moves into the past. Anxiety also moves into the past. If you're not with anyone right now, there may be somebody in your world that you just haven't made the connection yet, but you may know them, know of them, or they could be an acquaintance. There's also an earth sign that comes in out of the blue. Could be the same person, or they could be two different people, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Long-term potential around the next relationship you enter. If you're in a relationship right now, growth and transformation comes to your current relationship. It has long-term potential, and things should change and improve naturally. Like out of the blue, the relationship just grows. Overall, feeling like things change for the better quickly, and you've made it to the top of the mountain. Not with anyone right now. You have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities when it comes to love. Earth signs. Got earth signs coming in. Shanti, General. Okay, you may have some choices coming in, especially around business, schoolwork, whatever you do all day. You also may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You could be picking up a new spiritual practice that you get a lot out of. You also may be learning a new area of study or going back to school for something. If you're not in a relationship, you do have success coming in around a soulmate connection. If you are in a relationship, same thing. It's just that your current relationship will move forward. And if you're not with anyone right now, it could be a Gemini that comes in. Could also be a Scorpio. Also, you also have a Sagittarius here. If you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care serves you well. Got a little bit of money flowing to you. Or you may find that you have a little extra that you could tuck aside for a rainy day this month. Jocelyn. Why do I think about D a lot lately? Does he want to contact me? No, I don't see him contacting you. No, I don't know what your relationship is with this person or how you feel about them. But when somebody pops into your mind a lot, depends, like to me, and same thing with dreams, it depends on the situation. So if this person is someone you haven't seen or thought about in 10 years, right? Like I have a client who I've been reading for her for years, but she kind of fell off like the face of the earth. I probably haven't spoken to her in a couple of months. And lately she keeps popping into my head, and I'm thinking she's probably going to reach out to me. Like, because she's somebody I don't have an emotional connection to. She's just a client, and clients do that. You know, they go through a rough time, or, you know, they have a lot of readings, then all of a sudden things start going really well, and they don't really need the readings anymore, so you don't hear from them, and then they come back. Like, that's just, typical. Like, that's just how it is. I don't know. Even for myself, I've been like that with the people that read for me. Sometimes I'm there every week. Sometimes I'm not there like twice a year. Depends on the situation. So if this is someone who you don't have an emotional connection to, or you haven't seen or spoken to them in years, and you're not stressing out over them, then I would say chances are you're probably going to hear from them, or you're going to run into them, or something like that's going to happen, because that's why they're popping in. If this is someone who you've been in love with for 5 years and you're trying to cultivate a relationship, or you're hoping for things to change, then I would say they're only popping into your head because they're on your mind. You know, they're on your mind because they're in your heart and soul. So, and that's the same thing with me for dreams. With dreams, like if you're obsessed with the guy down the road and you're dreaming about him, that's not prophetic. That's, he's in your head. So that makes sense. If you have dreams about your crush from kindergarten and you haven't thought or seen him in 20 years, that to me may be that the other person is thinking of you, because that's the way that kind of shit works. It works when they pop into your mind for a second and then you disappear. You're like, you forget about them, or something reminds you of them. If you find yourself telling stories that keep bringing you back to the same person, that's when I'm like, okay, now this person's going to show up. To me, you know what happens to me, which is so bizarre. I don't even know how to explain this. But I think I see the person. I know it's not the person. I know it's not them. But like I glance up and I see them. I don't know how to explain that without sounding fucking crazy, but I see them. I don't know. I can't explain it. But it's like, I had a student that came in. I don't remember what his name was. I think his name was Rob. And he didn't look anything like this other person. But he would come in, he would be sitting on the bench, and I would look up from the computer, and I swear to God, it was somebody else sitting there. And then I would like shake my head, and like it would be gone, and I'd be like, oh, that's weird. And that happens sometimes. That's when you know, like, it's going to happen. Like, you're going to run into them, or they're going to reach out, or something bizarre will happen. Anyway, it's weird when that happens. Sepia, I don't see the question yet, so let me do Empress. What are his current intentions towards me? What are his current intentions towards me? Well, he does a lot of thinking, but not a whole lot of acting. He's 4 of Cups right now. It's like you're right in front of him, but he's either not making the connection or he's not moving forward so much, and you may be feeling a little bit negative, or you might get frustrated around the situation. The energy could change, though. Things could start to move forward, but not right away. It may take a little while before you see change. And then it looks like your relationship with him can strengthen. But it's like right now he seems to be doing a lot of thinking about things, but he's not really acting, or he doesn't know exactly what he wants. So he's not really doing much of anything. It'll change, though, if you give it a little bit of time and try to pull your energy back. Then you may see more. You know, right now he may be thinking about things, right? But he's not acting on it. Or he's not, like, following through. But at some point, before the sun leaves Gemini, you should see a change. Things start to move forward and success comes in, and you could feel like you have a new beginning. Simran, how's the court case in November going? How's the court case in November going? All right. What's this court case going to be like in November? Going to be slow and steady wins the race. You'll feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain when you're given choices, or whoever is having the court case. The person will feel relief around the fact that they get choices. And I would say that, well, yeah, success comes in around the idea of given choices and feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. It should be okay. It should be pretty decent. Sister. Oh, I don't think she moved home yet, but I think she's going to. I don't think she moved home yet, but I think that she's going to. This is the one that went to New York? Yeah, I think she's headed home. Maybe not yet, but I think that that's what's happening. What a disaster. Sepia, General. First thing that comes up around you is a wish. Put it out into the universe. Feeling like the hard work that you've put into something is coming back to you. It may be a business or a work thing, because you have respect, being better compensated, and balance coming in around work. It also looks like feeling perseverant. I would say you have an Aries and a Cancer around you that may be of significance over the next couple of months. Feeling prepared and feeling ambitious. Sepia, love. Listen to your intuition around love. If something isn't sitting right with you, do what you got to do. If something's doesn't feel right, you may be moving on to greener pastures. Anyhow, you do have walking away from something that no longer serves you. You have a Leo and a Cancer here that could have long-term potential with the Four of Wands. It also looks like you got some passion coming into your love life. I don't see a commitment just yet, but I do see perseverance and good luck. You also could have an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, aside from the Cancer and the Leo. And it does look like you're going to have choices when it comes to love. But there may be a situation where you feel like something's not sitting right or something doesn't make sense to you. And that may kind of turn you off. I don't know who that's with or what it's with, but you'll know what I'm talking about. And you may decide to walk away from it. Either way, you should have some new options coming in. Auntie. Will he come by or call or text if I don't reach out first? 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he will. He will. Is he a Leo? You have a Leo here, but that could be besides the point. 70% chance he calls or texts or you hear from him in some way if you don't. The relationship could also be strengthening. But if he's a Leo, I would say, yeah, don't worry about it. He'll reach out. I don't really like playing that. It becomes a battle of the egos sometimes. Like, I'm not going to call first. You know what I mean? But it looks like he's going to reach out. So I would give it a little bit of time. Let's see what happens. Sepia, me and Ramel. Me and Ramel. Well, it does look like the relationship should be growing and transforming and evolving with this card. Got a wish around the situation, and you could have a little bit of adventure coming in. Neither one of you should be holding back. The relationship could move forward pretty quickly, and balance can come back to the relationship. I don't see a commitment here yet, though. I don't see a commitment, but there is long-term potential that comes in around this situation. So it just may be that you don't get the commitment right away. It might take a little bit of time. Simran, who is the Scorpio talking to in his car? Like, who was this person on the phone with? Or was the person there sitting there in the car? I can't tell you who someone is. I don't know. Like, I can't tell you who's on the phone with Sally. I don't know. I can't give you that kind of information. Best thing I can do is give you the sign of a person. I would say he was talking to a Cancer, but I can't tell you any more than that because I don't know. Priscilla, how is Antonio feeling about us not talking? Feels like he's been treated unfairly, which is probably not true, but that's how he feels. It feels like it's slow and steady wins the race. Hermit is in reverse, which means he may be avoiding a conversation because deep down he really knows he's wrong and doesn't want to hear it. I would say he feels like he was treated unfairly. I don't know what the hell happened, and I don't believe he was. I think that he probably deserves it. But yeah, I don't think that you're going to hear from him that with the Hermit in reverse. You'd have to reach out to him, which is fine, but he seems to be like kind of playing the victim here. Lemore, why did my cousin's boyfriend's twin brother Aaron like me on my dating page? Well, I think that he likes you. Like, I don't know that he's romantically, like head over heels in love with you, but I do think he likes you. It does look like he's got a wish around the situation. He may want to explore the opportunity at some point. He could have some kind of interest, and he also may feel kind of comfortable that he either knew who you are or heard of you or whatever the situation is and wanted to make contact. I don't know, like, he seems like he's an okay guy, like he just... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's a bad guy. He seems to be pretty genuine. I don't know how it works, but did you like him back, or can you like him back? If you do like him back, then he might start communication. If you don't care for him, then I would just ignore it. Cinnamon, how do they feel that I posted a picture of him on my social media? I didn't do that at all. Wait a second. How do they feel that I posted a particular a picture of him on my social media. I didn't do that at all. Oh, you didn't post it? Somebody else did? Okay, I don't know what the deal is about this picture, but it's causing somebody to have a tower moment over it. So, I don't know who they is, but someone's having a tower moment over it, and there's some sharp energy. Somebody doesn't like it. Somebody feels like they hit a brick wall and like nothing is moving forward for them. Sister, still coughing a lot. Will I get better soon? Yes, you will. I'm going to say maybe within a week. Maybe within a week's time. I hate coughing. It sucks. I hope you feel better. A little more. What can I expect for the month of June? Got a little adventure coming in. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new activity of some type. It also looks like communication with someone that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time could come in, and you're feeling prepared. You may meet an Aries that could be of significance. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. That may be around business or a job opportunity of some type. Looks like you got money coming in, or you may fall into like a good side gig, something like that. Simran, what is Stacey's motive in November? What is her motive in November? I don't know what we're talking about though. Like, what's her motive for what? Let's see what the cards say. What's her motive for November? Okay, come November, it looks like she's very focused on money. She's got growth and transformation coming in around money. It also looks like she's definitely listening to her intuition. And she's laying down the law, she's setting up boundaries, and she's not standing for any bullshit. Her life moves forward either in November or before November. And she's stepping into her own strength. Her motive may be money. That may be what she's after in November. But like I said, it's hard for me to answer that question because I don't know what we're talking about. Cinnamon, how does he feel that he sees himself on my page? I would say he's fine with it. Feels prepared. Yeah, I think he's fine with it. Well, judgment's in reverse. He could feel like the timing isn't right. But I don't think that he cares that much about it. You know, like I think he's like, well, whatever, it's fine. Lemore, unicorn cards. Oh, yes, unicorn cards. I like these because they're different. Okay, the first one here is not a leaf, ending. And, oh, look, there's like a little fairy dancing. Number 26. Okay, let's see. Number 26. Ending, not a leaf. Transformation, the season of change. The seasons change along your journey. The full culmination of summer comes to an end. The trees shed their beautiful leaves. And the wild blaze of color ensues. A promise, a wish, a hope. This is not an end. This is a transformation to be reborn again. And each leaf is a promise. Each color provides a view. The end is the beginning of something new. And in this realization, the leaves do stir, whipping wildly in the wind. The leaf unicorn is unfurled. That's really, yeah, I'm one of those seasonal people that I kind of get like anxiety in the fall. So that's really good for someone like me. It's not an end. It's just a beginning and a transformation into something new. Meditation, travel alongside the leaf unicorn. In the wind and the chilly autumn air whisks you along. And the path is a flurry of activity and colors and sound. Crunch through the leaves. Shiver in the gust. Enjoy the color. Change is life. Transformation is a must. Affirmation. This end is just the beginning. In this transition, with ease and with grace. Action. No matter what the season, take time to appreciate the great changes all around us, not just in the leaves, not just in the seasons, in time, in our hearts, and journal about your change. But what I think is that something is going to happen this fall that's going to be significant. And that's why this is coming up. Something significant is going to happen in your life in the fall. Okay, then get this one. Oh, it looks a little owl. Not a barn owl, wisdom. Okay, number 6. Transformation. The call of the owl invokes great question. That is the key to all wisdom. Who are you? Are you meditate, as you meditate on the sound, traversing the path in the darkness with your way is lit, not only by the moon. When your way is lit only by the moon, suddenly a great form swoops before you. In a gust of wind with a mighty force, you jump back as you realize this is fabled unicorn owl. Meditation. Fly along with the wings of the owl unicorn and see through her eyes. In the darkness, she sees all 360 degrees in a circle. There is no limitation. Allow your gaze to expand as you can scan the horizon in search of wisdom. What do you see? Breathe deeply and expand your knowledge. Affirmation. I am the embodiment of wisdom. I know who I am. Action. Mirror work is so important. Take time to gaze in the mirror as you echo the call of the unicorn owl. I'm wondering, okay, if come this fall you're going to have like a big breakthrough with your intuition. That's what I'm getting from these cards. Let's see what happens. Something's happening in the fall that should be very transforming. Still at work tomorrow. I really hate going to work now. Oh no, that's not good. Work tomorrow shouldn't be bad. The first card that you get here is justice. You got good justice coming in. You have choices, feeling grounded and stable, feeling like you have deep roots. Tomorrow should be an okay day. Feeling a little bit better respected too. Sister, is it worth my energy to do online dating when I've had no luck over the last 15 years with it? I just don't know how else to meet someone. Well, my suggestion, whenever something is not working, right? Like, I don't care what it is. I would always say take a break from it. Doesn't mean that you have to take a break forever. But just like I would say take, 3 months and see what happens between now and then. If nothing happens, online dating will always be there. You can, go back and you can meet someone online 3 months from now. But, and I don't have to say this to you. We all know this. We just kind of get a little stuck. Things happen in unusual ways. I remember a million years ago, I used to see this woman, Cecilia. She was so funny. Like, she was just so funny the way that she used to talk. I was young. I was probably like in my early 20s. And I remember her saying to me, she's like, I'm not even kidding. She was so funny. She's like, and at that time, I don't know, I was 23 or 24, and I probably thought that I was going to be single forever and that I was never going to meet anyone. And I was probably in there crying over someone that, wasn't worth my time anyway. And she said to me, she's like, everybody always thinks that the girl that gets married out of high school is so lucky. She has a wedding and she's young in the pictures and the fucking bridal party. She's like, but after a couple of years, she's got to wake up every morning and look at his fucking ugly face, and she hates him. She's like, and then she's like, and you know what? Then there's the girl that may be 30 or 40 before she marries somebody, but it's the love of her life and it's good, and she never feels that way. Where the young girl may get stuck with that miserable prick for the rest of her life because she never learned how to survive on her own. The other woman may have been alone for so long that she doesn't have to settle for less, right? Or less than she deserves. And then she said, too, The same girl, right, can go to the bar every Friday night for months, Friday and Saturday night, looking to meet someone. Looking to meet someone, looking to meet every Friday night and never meet anyone. Some random girl stops in the bar on a Tuesday night and then all of a sudden she meets the love of her life. There is no recipe to the way it happens. And sometimes things unfold like where you don't expect it. At the beach, in the grocery store, at, who knows, the doctor's office. Like crazy things happen. Maybe through a friend, through a family member, you don't know. But I think that for myself over the course of my life, not even having to do with love, but I think that I got very stuck in like what they call, like, and I'm sure you know about it, like limiting limiting beliefs, where I thought, you know what, nothing, that can't happen for me. I'm always going to work these 2 jobs. I'm never going to do anything that I enjoy. I'm always going to spend every holiday working. This is my life. And it took me a long time to get out of that thinking and just being open to, you know what, things can change. And I feel like since I've just, you know, whenever I think like, you know what, this is it for me, you know, then I always say, stranger things have happened. Because it's true, stranger things have happened. You know, my friend that didn't date anyone for 12 years got married. So I do think that you've got disappointments moving into the past. I do think you have a soulmate connection coming in. Got a Scorpio here. You also have another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Stepping into your own strength, somebody from your past could return, or somebody from your past may introduce you to someone. Things could unfold in an unusual manner. I don't think you have to do the online dating, especially if you're feeling frustrated with it. I would give it a break for a little while. You can go back to it, take the summer off, go back in September, see how you feel. Who knows, between now and September, maybe something changes and you don't need to go back to it. I think that sometimes we do that a lot. We feel like, oh, well, if I don't do this, well, then nothing's ever going to happen. And my friend's sister online dated for like 20 years. Everyone. My friend used to be like, it's like a full-time job for her. She's like on there 24/7. She wound up marrying someone that she didn't meet there. But for 20 years, she dated off that, you know. I guess for some people it works and some people it doesn't, but I think you could pull your energy back right now for a little bit. Adriana, when is David talking to me again? I would say it could take a little while. Maybe when the sun moves into Leo, maybe the end of July. Could take a little while. Love always, general. Okay, it looks like you may have a new business opportunity here. You got a disappointment moving into the past, and an old friend could be returning from the past. It also looks like you have a Leo coming in that could be of significance, and a soulmate connection on the horizon. If you're with someone now, great. Not with anyone, could be a Gemini, could be a Leo, or it could be the person from your past that's returning. Keep in mind, the person from your past does not have to be an ex-flame or an old lover. Looks like you could be planning a little trip too, to water, by water, or around water. Life starts to move forward, or you may feel like the winds of change are starting to blow, and things are either changing for you literally, or you're just feeling much more positive about things. KM, will I receive the $272 refund I was promised by M? There's anxiety around the situation, and I'm not 100% convinced. You might have to stay on top of it in order to get it. They may not be willingly giving it to you. Like they may try to not give it to you if you don't, you know, ask for it again. Love always, finances. Things change for the better for you quickly around finances. Feeling here like you got either balance coming back to your life, or well, balance coming back to your life, but being better compensated, being better appreciated at work. Negativity around finances move into the past, and growth and transformation coming around your finances. Money should be better between now and the end of the year. So, what will happen with my career in June? Well, it looks like perseverance pays off and you have a wish around the situation. So put out into the universe what you want. Could be moving forward to greener pastures. If you're not happy where you are right now, I would start looking around, because with the wish card, you may find something else. And if you're really that unhappy, I wouldn't stay there. I would see if you can find something else. I think you can pretty easily. Adriana, is that person trustworthy? I would hate to lose my money in the apartment and to not have it. The cards indicate that the person is trustworthy, but I don't know why you would question that. Like, I don't know what makes you think that they're not trustworthy. And I would always tell you to trust your intuition. If something doesn't feel right to you, I would maybe look elsewhere, because I don't know, like, obviously you're feeling like something may be off, and that makes me a little nervous, even though the cards indicate, yeah, they are trustworthy. I don't know how it works, like wherever it is that you're looking, but I would always suggest for anybody to go through a realtor. Only because, like, I had an experience with my mom years ago where she didn't go through a realtor. She saw it in the paper, and it was a disaster beyond. So to me, I feel like for the amount of money that you're going to pay the realtor, I think it's worth it to get a legitimate place. Whereas, like with us, the douchebag that owned it, he didn't even own it. I don't know. It was like, I think his ex-wife got it in the divorce settlement, and then he remarried, and he rented it to us. I don't know how he rented us her place, but however it happened, my mother was paying his new wife the rent money, but he wasn't paying the mortgage. And then the ex-wife showed up at our house, and then the board that wanted us to pay them because he wasn't paying the common charges. And then the place was going into foreclosure, so the bank came to the house. I mean, fucking disaster. We had to get out in 10 days, right? Now, this dickhead took us to court. Imagine, took us to court because we didn't give 30 days notice. Can you imagine? Well, thank God that we found something around the corner. Like, when I think about, like, the stupid things that my mom did, like I would tell anybody, it's worth it to go through a realtor, because the realtor would have known that that place was in foreclosure. The realtor would have known that he was behind in common charges, and then we wouldn't have taken it. What a freaking nightmare. Soleil reading for this weekend. Listen to your intuition this weekend. You know, you got a soulmate connection coming in, and you could be meeting Leo. Let's see what happens with that. You got some good luck coming in. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan this weekend. Disappointment moves into the past, and you're feeling like, I'm no longer holding myself back. I'm going to explore opportunities. Let's see if this Leo shows up. UAF, when will I find the next job, and will I feel better there? You should. I think that you're going to get a job offer this summer. Will I feel better there? You're going to feel much more respected. Things change for the better quickly. Although I do think things are improving around your current job. But the offer that you get, it may be something that would be like hard to turn down. Like something that like the pay is really well, or there's some kind of crazy benefit that it's like, why would I turn this down when I'm not even that thrilled where I'm working right now? Maybe kind of like a no-brainer. Pops up sometime this summer. Soleil, what should I know about the Dr. Spearman treatment? About Dr. Spearman treatment of me as an employee? Like how he treats you? Like what you should know about how he's going to treat you in the future? It looks like he treats you okay. It's like he doesn't hold himself back. He thinks that you're very persistent or persevering. You have a lot of potential. Looks like your relationship with him could strengthen and things could move forward. I don't know what the issue is right now, but I think that you should be getting along with him. You have spirit messages. Oh, you got 2 angels. Okay, 3 of fire. Abundance. Things are looking very good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. The star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. In general, you might be feeling like finally you're starting to see some good karma come back to you. Feeling successful around the business situation. Soulmate connection looks pretty good. And it looks like you might be walking away from something or someone that you feel no longer works for you. It does look like you could have a creative project on the horizon that you get a lot out of. And you may be starting a new journey of some type that's very positive. Carter. He called after I asked him if he had been speaking to other people while we were in a monogamous relationship. He got defensive. Who is this person and what is their relationship like now? He got defensive, but he didn't admit to it. Okay, I mean, I can't tell you who the person is. I don't know, like, what the person's name is. But it comes up that there's an earth sign around him, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. There also could be an Aries. What I would say here is that this looks like it's got a lot of, like, explosive things here. You got a tower moment happening between you and him. I don't know if that already happened or if it's going to happen. I don't know where you've been with him as far as like big blowouts, but there could be a blowout coming. It looks like he's not holding himself back. You may be feeling like he's betrayed you, and it could lead to heartbreak and disappointment. So, and there's definitely an argument happening here. So with him right now, there could be more than one person. There could be an earth sign and an Aries. Let me just see what else is going on in his life. I think he's got more than one person around him. I think, yeah, there could be an earth sign. There could be a Taurus and an Aries around him. And it looks like he either, I don't know if it's an ego thing for him, but I don't like that he got defensive. I don't know why you would ask him that question. If it was just something that you had a hunch about, or if you saw something that really made you like think, hey, he's fooling around with someone, because he gets defensive, but I do think that there is something to your accusation, and I do think he is still seeing other people, and that's the thing. It's like, I don't think it's just one person. I think that he may be, and yeah, you know, it gets kind of like, it's kind of hard to always say, because like he may be emotionally connected to one person, but he's never had sex with them and he's never seen them, you know, doesn't hang out with them, and it's strictly an emotional relationship where they just talk all the time. Is that cheating? In my book, yeah, it is. But is it cheating? No, not really. I mean, it's not physically cheating. And then there could be someone who he hooks up with, but he doesn't really speak to that often, or it could be like a booty call kind of a thing. I would take care of yourself, because I don't know that you're going to get the truth out of him. And it just might not be worth it. It may not be worth, like sometimes a situation can be pretty bad, and it's like you might know some stuff that's really hurtful, but there could be other shit that comes out that if you just walked away from it, you might not even need to hear it or deal with it or know about it. And ignorance is bliss. Shante, what's up with the Leo I'm dating? What's up with the Leo I'm dating? Looks good. Looks like it's a soulmate relationship that's pretty committed. Or if not yet, it will be committed. There could be a commitment coming in. It could be passionate. The Leo may like adventure. There could be adventure coming in for the two of you. There also may be a little trip on the horizon, maybe sometime this summer. It looks like this person should be, if not yet, putting a lot of effort into the cultivating the relationship. Listen to your intuition. Things should be moving forward. Or they have plenty of potential to move forward. And soon, like this summer. Anna, will Jay return with an explanation before the end of the summer? I'm only getting a 33% chance yes that he returns with an explanation, so I'm not confident in that. And will the new guy communicate before my birthday on June 1st? Yes. Yes, that's 3 aces, 99% chance you should hear from him before your birthday. Will me and Pam reconcile before the end of the summer? Things could change for the better for the two of you quickly. Yeah. Samantha, Braxo's current feelings and intentions towards me. Maybe a little perseverant. This person may have a wish for things to move forward with you. They could think that you're a soulmate connection, or they may feel like there is something more that's going to happen between the two of you, or they want to explore. The relationship could strengthen. They think that you're a strong, kind, caring, sincere person who's very compassionate. Anna, will my trip to visit my family with the chat buddy online go well? Yeah, it should go well. Is she nice? She is nice, yeah. Yeah, this could be a nice friend, nice new friend. Will I get a job before the summer that ends that brings in financial stability? You got success coming up around that. Yes, yes, yes. Anna, will I finally receive the job offer of my desire? You should. I'm thinking before the end, before the fall. Feel like you make it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Something comes in that you've been waiting for. Vicky, the text I sent, did he read it in his thoughts? Did he read it? I don't think he read it. I didn't get any aces, so I would say that he hasn't read it yet. I don't know how long ago you sent it, but I don't think he's read it. Soleil General for June. Got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also have a wish, put it out into the universe. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well, and you may be putting in extra time and effort into a side business, and that winds up bringing you some financial stability or a little bit more of it. A new business opportunity may come in. Looks like you have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, feeling a little bit like you're being guided by the divine at the right place at the right time, and life comes back into balance. I think June should be a pretty decent month. Adriana, what's coming? You got a new journey on the horizon here. New journey on the horizon. You got a little bit of an adventure coming in, and Aries comes in of significance. Intuition is heightened, and you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Possibly going back to school, learning a new area of study. Could be for business, could be for pleasure, but whatever it is, it's definitely positive. Use these unicorn cards. Yvette, General for tomorrow. Might be a busy day. Maybe a busy day. Oh, you get the Eight of Pentacles, which could be like working hard at work, like putting in a lot of hours or being very busy, or could be going back to school, learning a new area of study. The hard work you've put into your career is coming back to you, and you should be feeling a little bit better compensated, a little bit better respected when it comes to work. Also looks like you have the Empress here, which is like love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity. Just be careful if you don't want children. You may be spending time with a romantic interest tomorrow. You got some good luck around that. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Or if you're not seeing them, you may be speaking to them. Loso, I don't see it yet, so let me do Christy. Does my dad talk about me not paying off the loan yet? Not a little bit, but not really. Like he may have mentioned it, or he could have said something about it, but it doesn't look like he actively complains about it. Like I would say he may have mentioned it, but it's not something that he goes on about. Like I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think it's that either. I don't think it's that significant to him, or if he's saying it is, he may just be saying it, but I don't think it really is. Humble Rose. M had ghosted me. Why did he view my social media? Because he wants to see what's going on. People that ghost, they're cowards. And this is my thing about ghosters. Once they ghost once, They'll come back, they'll ghost again. They're cowards. At their core, they don't have any balls. And it's like, they don't have the nerve to like call you up and like do the right thing. So they snoop on social media. And that's what social media is for. Everybody does it. And I would be careful with the ghoster because they usually resurface. And yeah, there's anxiety around this situation. Now, this person may have anxiety. But they're snooping around. They want to know what's going on. That's what they do. That's what social media is for, and that's what people use it for. They want to know what's happening in people's lives. Social media is a really insincere way of communicating with people, but that's what they do. Now, I don't know how you know that they're looking at your social media. I don't know how you know that, but if they are looking at your social media, it's because they don't have the nerve to call you and own up to it. And like the ghosting thing, like to me, it's got to be a significant amount of time, before, you know, to consider somebody has ghosted, like months. If it's only a couple of days, to me, that's not ghosting. A week, that's not ghosting. Like somebody's got to fucking disappear for months. Thing is that those people are cowards, and you can't rely on, like the coward can come back, but you can't expect that they're coming back as a superhero. They're coming back as a coward again. So I would be careful. Because if at some point this person gets the nerve to reach out to you, they could do it to you again. Loso, is Tim safe to be around? He seems nice when he is sober, but just aggressive when he gets drunk. No. If somebody's aggressive when they're drunk, you can't say to someone, I'm only going to hang out with you when you're sober. I mean, you can say it to them, but they're not going to receive it well. And if you feel like you're in danger when this person's been drinking, then I wouldn't get involved with this person. Because it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. Yeah. There's a lot of anxiety around this situation. I would say no. No, if you're seeing that and you don't even know this person that well just yet, I would say no, this is not a safe connection. Beautiful one, general for the weekend. General for the weekend. Could be a pretty good weekend. Feeling like you're moving forward with your life, no longer holding yourself back. Intuition is spot on. Could be spending time with the Pisces. You also have a Scorpio that comes in. Somebody comes in out of the blue that may be interesting, and you may meet them through divine timing. I don't know that it's a love connection, but it just may be an interesting person. You also have taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and feeling a little bit more financially stable this weekend. Beautiful one. When will I get the call back to go to work? When will I get the call back to go to work? You should get it soon, within the next 3 weeks. Or you could get the call tomorrow and they're going to tell you, okay, you start in 3 weeks. Oops. Lamore. Yes, I did like Aaron back on my page. I wanted to know, should I text him or wait till he texts me first? Should I text him? I think you could text him. Yeah. I don't think you have to wait. TD, general for the weekend. Okay, it looks okay. It looks like taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care. It looks like feeling like the world is at your feet. It looks like the love cup here is full, which is positive. Slow and steady wins the race. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Cause for celebration comes in before the end of the weekend. it doesn't look like a bad weekend. It also looks like you got money coming in here with the Nine of Pentacles. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Got a soulmate connection around this weekend that should be promising. TD did one for Vicky. Sister, can you pull me? Oh, sure. Unicorn cards. You just want one? I usually pull two. Let me pull two. Not a swing, choice. Not a swing, choice. Number 30. Oh, God, it's a 20. I'm like, oh, you know, it's dark in here. I'm going to have to do something about the lighting. Okay, choice, not a swing. Transformation, up and down, high and low, side to side. Which way to go? Life can take us through twists and turns, rises and falls, all lessons to learn. You encounter a playground and swing on a swing. You remember your youth and the joy that that used to bring. And as you swing high and low, the scene transforms. Through your ups and downs, the swing is a unicorn. Meditation, the unicorn swing teaches us choice. We can go high or low, above or below. Imagine yourself swinging and choose your direction. The unicorn swing is here to ease any tension. Affirmation, up and down, high and low. I choose my own pace. I know where to go. Action, find a playground, play on a swing. While you play, meditate on the way you move through things. All life is a playground. Choose the pace that best suits you, and most of all, have fun. That's interesting because you just asked that other question about the dating thing, and then that comes up. Like, I guess, like that, I would say that with the unicorn, it's almost saying, well, do it if you have fun doing it, and if you don't have fun doing it, then there's your answer. Not a clock, time. And this one is number 16. Time, not a clock. Transformation, time. Time is ticking on. Like, this is perfect. Really? The powerful force that leads from sunrise till dawn. Some stare at the hands of the clock and say, I can't wait to be done. Others say time flies. It always seems shorter when you're having fun. But regardless of it, it brings smiles or frowns. Here we witness the real power is in our hands to spin around. It is a constant, a great wheel, the great beginning and stop. And in the moment of appreciation appears the great unicorn clock. There is magic in every second. Meditation. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Then sit for the time, be in the moment, experience it. Feel the presence of the time as the great constant, the only true measure of our existence. It is in the moment that the unicorn clock will appear. Open your heart in wonder and appreciation. Affirmation, I am a time traveler, brave and strong. I appreciate any time with the world. Action, have you ever really stopped to listen to the ticking of a clock? Slow down for a while and really listen. You might have had a clock that ticks in your home, but this moment of silence, you'll hear the noises that you may have ignored. The dripping of a faucet, the rattling of a shutter, the chirping of a bird. Enjoy the rhythm and the presence of time, contemplating the great mystery. I don't know. I feel like these cards have been pretty accurate. So you've got a choice and you've got time. Very interesting. Very interesting. Flower. Oh, wait, I'm skipping Vicky. Why did I get blocked on social media? Why did I get blocked on social media? Okay, there's a couple of things here. Somebody was listening to their intuition. I don't know who blocked you. Somebody was listening to their intuition. They felt like they maybe had no other choice. There's deceit around the situation, and they're hiding something. There's something hidden, or there could be something hidden with the moon in reverse. And I don't think with the Hermit in reverse, this person wants contact. But I don't know like what the like relationship between you and that person entails. Flower. I don't see it. Sister. There was, where is T staying? As I think she definitely broke up with the lady, and they're on their outs. But if she's okay, so where is she staying? If she's still in New York, I have a feeling that she's still with that woman until she can make it home, for whatever the reason. Do you know what the woman's sign is? It doesn't matter. I think that she feels like she's stuck. I think she's still with that woman because she's got nowhere else to go. But I think she's going to be home soon. I don't know. It may have had something to do with, like, the timing of things. Like, things may be on the outs, and she may just be staying there until she can finally move everything out. She maybe just couldn't pick up and go in that moment. But she is going. She's walking away. She's walking away, and she's listening to her intuition, and she may be trying to start a new life back home. That's what I hope she does, because this situation with that woman is a mess, but I don't know if it's definitely over. Like, I know that they're definitely on the outs, or they've broken up. I know she's going to go home. But I don't know that that's going to be the end of it for the two of them, if there's another cycle. Prussian, was I out of line contacting the manager's boss? What's his reaction? No, I don't think you were out of line. No, I don't think you were out of line. I think that there's been disappointment around this person before. I think this person's been reprimanded before, and I don't think you're the only person that's ever complained. So no, I don't think you're out of line. I think that he's going to look into your complaint, and I think that he should. You know, that's why he's the manager or the boss or whatever it is. Yeah, the boss is going to look into it. I don't think you're the only person that's ever complained about that person. Mickey. Does my ex-English teacher, Ariel, know that I go by the name Loud Dog Good on Instagram, or does she not suspect it's me? Does she know it's me? I don't think she knows it's you. No, I don't think she knows it's you. Jay. How the hard to read the girl feel when she saw me this evening? She felt very calm and peaceful today. She was happy to see you. She seems to, like, her energy has changed. Was it yesterday that she had that weird energy, like something was bothering her? I think her energy's changed. She's got a lot, like, feeling peaceful tonight. She thinks that she's feeling like she's not holding herself back the way she was. I don't know if she came forward a little bit more tonight, or she will be maybe tomorrow or relatively soon. She was happy to see you. She thought that you were attractive. She's still curious about you. She thinks that you're a hard worker and that you're very smart. Anna did one for a flower child. Thank you. Adriana, it's only that it's very cheap. Too cheap to be true. But I have not met him yet, nor the apartment, until tomorrow, I'm afraid. Please tell me that this isn't like a Craigslist thing. Only because, don't go alone. Just make sure that you got someone to go with you. I don't trust, you know, random people. I always feel like people are, actually I don't. I think that I'm very naive. So when when the antenna goes up for me, you know, like when it comes to stuff like that, just make sure that you don't go alone, or that you're in a public place, because I don't know. If it's too cheap and it sounds like it's too good to be true, the only thing is, if it's something that you looked at pictures, like they can make pictures look like, where it can look so much better in the picture. Now, like my house that I grew up in, it was a nice house. And the people that bought it after us, I mean, when I saw the pictures, like they redid a lot of it. Like they took up the carpetings, which would have needed to be because they were put down like years ago. But they had hardwood floors, which I think was underneath the carpet to begin with. Anyway, they redid it, and it looked much nicer in the pictures. That house, I think, sold last year. My brother saw it on Zillow. And it looked much better in the pictures than it really was. I mean, it was a nice house, but the way they took the pictures really made it look extra. So that could be. You know, maybe you'll be disappointed when you get there and you find that the apartment isn't as nice as you thought it was. Which then I would be okay with, because at least you're not getting shystered. Flower, may I ask, what is coming in for my love life? What is coming in for my love life? Okay, you've got a fire sign coming in that's pretty ambitious, maybe a Sagittarius. Feeling like you're no longer holding yourself back, but you're moving on to greener pastures. It also looks like you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You also have a successful relationship possible with a Virgo, so it might be your choice. You may have to make a decision at some point. If you're not with anyone right now, I would say Virgo or a Sagittarius come in. Now, overall, it looks like you're moving forward to greener pastures. You're prepared. You're feeling more respected. And it looks like Virgo comes in and there's success around that relationship as well, if you choose to move forward. Cinnamon, what does Devin think of me? Thinks that you're strong, independent, well-prepared. Attractive, has a lot of respect for you. Kind-hearted, sincere, intuitive. Thinks that you're spontaneous, fun to be around, and unique and creative. L'Amour. Will Macy's cosmetic sales position be something that I will enjoy? Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I think you'd be really good at it. Cinnamon, how will it be if I was in a relationship with Devin? Looks like it's a good possibility or a good choice. You got choices and you may be feeling undecided. The relationship could be successful, could be kind, caring, sincere, well-balanced. Not bad at all. There's a lot of magic around this situation. It could be a decent relationship, no doubt about it. Things could move forward pretty quickly, and things may just fall into place nice and easy. Adriana, why won't David want to talk to me yet? Well, I think that he's got a couple of things happening. First of all, the moon in reverse. There may be something that's troubling him that you don't know about. You'll find out though with the moon in reverse. There may be something going on that he's dealing with on the other side. It also looks like he feels like the timing is bad. He also may feel a little bit embarrassed or upset about whatever happened, and he's not ready to discuss things. He needs a little bit of time. I think he needs a little bit of time. UAF. I don't see it yet. Let me see. Soleil, what do you see happening with my career in June? Like, do you see me leaving? Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't see you leaving yet, but you might find something new, and then you may end up leaving later in the summer. I don't think you quit in June. No, I don't think that you just like up and quit. I would be really surprised if you just did that. I think that you may be looking for something else. You could get something else and then you may quit. I don't think you're going to be there that much longer. And I think that you have new opportunities coming in. So why do you got to suffer? You know what I mean? 4 weeks. I don't know. I don't know if you're going to quit that fast. UAF, I'm thinking that the PMs and the manager don't like my work. I mean, if they don't like your work, they should explain to you why they don't like it and how you can do it better. But I don't really think that that's happening. I mean, I don't see disappointment here. I don't see regret here. It actually looks like they think that you're very persistent. They think that you're very thorough. They think that you that there's a lot of room for growth and transformation around you, and that you have a lot of potential. I don't know what it is that makes you feel like they're not happy with something, but if they're not happy with something, they have to tell you what it is that you're doing. You know, like if you had to paint this wall, right? And you were painting it crazy, I would say, hey, maybe paint it like this. Or I don't like it this way, go this way. Like, you know, like you have to tell somebody, otherwise how are they going to know? I don't know. I hope that this isn't like another one of these places that doesn't have good communication. But it doesn't look like, I don't see disappointment. I don't see heartache around the situation. And it looks like things are improving. I would ask somebody. I would, if you can, you know, like ask your boss, you know, I'm getting this vibe, you know, you think we can talk about it? Because, you know, if they don't tell you what they want, how are you supposed to fix it? Like what is wrong with that? Cece, does Kay think about me, and when will he reach out? He does think about you from time to time. I don't see much communication coming in now. Maybe sometime in the month of June, but it doesn't look like it's happening right now. Davy, general, upcoming week. General for the upcoming week. This week looks good. This week looks nice for you. It's like you got cause for celebration that comes in. Anxiety is moving into the past. The hard work that you put into something, this may be business related, is coming back to you. You could have a earth sign entering that may be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Feeling a little bit more grounded and stable. Four of Wands, if we're talking general, it could be long-term potential around a current relationship. It could be upgrading a relationship. It could be changing homes, upgrading your homes, redecorating your homes, whatever it is, it's positive. Intuition is spot on, and you could hear from somebody from your past with the Six of Cups. John, what will happen with my love life in June? Got good luck coming in June. You may be moving on to greener pastures. Could be moving on to greener pastures. You could have a Scorpio coming in that brings cause for celebration. And Empress, love, money, abundance, prosperity, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children yet. You could meet a Scorpio through divine timing. You also have an earth sign around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And you have a Libra coming in. You could have new energy coming in. That would be great. Adriana, to balance my super chats. I don't know what that means. All right, something happened? All right, anyway. Simran, what are Stacy's intentions towards me in court? Is she looking for money? It's like she's got either money intentions or she's looking to make money. That's what comes up. I don't know what you're going to court with her for, but it's like she's got a wish that comes in around money. The Magician, the ability to make it happen. Nine of Pentacles, money is coming in. Ten of Pentacles, money's coming in. Her intentions are for money. I don't know if she's suing you for something. I don't know what this court case is about, but she's looking for money. Hierophant. Jessica's romantic feelings. Oh, yeah. Nine of Wands. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so she's got romantic feelings for you. Nine of Wands. It feels like she's made it to the top of the mountain. She's looking to get all 10 cups full this year. Ace of Cups. Definitely romance here. Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, compassionate, hardworking, intelligent. And she may be with a wish around the situation looking for things to move forward. I don't know, though, how you feel about her because you've got other options. So I don't know how you're going to feel about her. You may decide on other things, but let's see what happens. And two, the Aries current views of me. All right, how's the Aries feeling? Aries thinks, first of all, that you got the sun, which is like happiness. Thinks that you're a happy person, you're hardworking, intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere, attractive, a little bit mysterious. May think that there's good karma around the situation or may feel like there's more to come between the two of you. I would say that she's got romantic feelings for you too with the Knight of Cups. Thinks that you're a hard worker who's very intelligent. Simran, what will the case happen on Zoom or in person? Will it happen in Zoom? I think it's going to happen in Zoom. Yeah, I think it's going to happen in Zoom. Which I think it's like so much less stressful that way, right? You don't have to see the person. Ronnie, general for June. Could have some new energy coming in June. You've got an Aries coming in, a Pisces coming in, an Aquarius coming in. You have a wish coming in Four of Wands, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your homes, or upgrading a current relationship. Or a relationship comes in and upgrades in the month of June. Six of Wands, feeling successful, feeling like you got cause for celebration, feeling passionate, like the world is at your feet. Plus, you also have time for rest, relaxation, and self-care in the month of June. Ram, will I have a fun time tonight? Yes, you will. You're going to have a good time tonight. Anna, Jay think that I've moved on and is talking to his daughter for proof. I don't think he thinks that you've moved on. No, I don't think he thinks that you moved on. Is he back in the States for good or back and forth overseas? Okay, is he back in the States for good? I'm not convinced he's back in the States for good. He's got a 70% chance he's here for good, but I don't know, because the Six of Swords can indicate that he's going to go back over. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure that he's going to be here for good. I mean, I don't know if he's got like so many years in that maybe he can try not to go back, but Six of Swords, travel to water, by water, or across water. Jay, I've noticed that the hard-to-read girl walks past me really slow. What is she trying to do? I don't think that you're overanalyzing. I think that she's trying to catch your attention without you, without saying anything. I think she's trying to get you to open up conversation with her. And that's why she hangs out around you. She doesn't want to be the one to start communication. She wants you to do it. And that's why she's like putting herself in your view, so that hoping that you're going to say something. Anna, did ED give up on pursuing me? I don't think he's given up. No, I don't think he's given up. But how do you? How do you see somebody that? How can you tell who's viewed your pictures? Because I'm asking because I don't know how to do that. And I know that people say it all the time, but how? Unless it's in the story, right? But how could you tell if somebody's looking at your Facebook pictures? Where does it show you that that somebody's looking at them? I mean, I have never seen that. And I've never seen it on Instagram either. I mean, I know that you can see the person if they're online, like they'll have a little green dot. It shows that they're online. But I don't know how it shows that, like, I looked at your pictures. Like, where on the picture does it show my name? If I like it, it comes up. But I don't know. Can somebody tell me how that happens? And the story, I don't put so much stock in, because if you look at one person's story, it goes right to the next. The same thing with Reels. If you look at one person's video, and then it goes right to the next. So you're going to go right to the next person, whether you want to or not, if you don't catch it fast enough. T-Yvette. How will things go with me in the Virgo this weekend? First person that comes up around you, Virgo. Should go well. I don't know if this is a romantic interest. If it's a romantic interest, great. If it's not, it would be a pleasant time. Like if it's just a random friend. It does look like there are choices around the situation. There's growth and transformation, and there's good karma coming in. TR. Does I still have good feelings for me? Yeah, I think so. J. J, I don't see it yet. Let me do Adriana. Is Sergio ever going to have the courage to tell me his feelings for me? Yeah. It's soon. He's starting to feel a little bit more prepared. Yeah, he will. Jay, I've been learning how to do pick off at UPS for 2 days now on the belt that I work on. What are the chances of me getting to do this permanently? I think you can get that. What's going on in there? Yeah, I think you could do it permanently. Yeah, I'm going to say between 70 and 99% chance, yes, you will. Dylan. Adriana, when could he do it? This summer. Maybe in as soon as 2 weeks. Simran, when will the Aquarius be respectful and kind to me? I wouldn't hold your breath for it. You may see a change in their behavior over the next 3 months, but they seem to just be a very tough personality. And I don't know that you're ever going to feel like they're ever really that nice. They just seem to have a very sharp edge. Simran, will a Scorpio help me with my business financially? I don't think so. No, I don't know that they have any intentions of going into business with you or giving you money or anything like that. I don't know. Did they say something that made you think that? I asked a friend if he could, but I don't have any more friends in this town. Oh boy. Just make sure you have your cell phone on and it's charged. Make sure that you go into a public place and that you're not going to the apartment alone with this guy. Or that you at least, you at least know that it's a legitimate thing. Like meet at the realty place or so. I don't know. How about a coworker? You got a coworker you can take with you? Or a boss or manager or somebody? Mario, what are Latoya's current feelings towards me? She thinks that you're nurturing, kind, and caring. Thinks that you're a little bit mysterious, attractive, and sexy. Thinks that you are intelligent, smart, quick-witted, passionate, and that you don't hold yourself back. MC, what does Scorpio want? Been reaching out lately after months. What does the Scorpio want? They don't know. They come up as undecided. They're not sure of what they want. Sometimes they feel like they're waiting for their life to begin, and they're waiting around for their ship to come in. Here it is, this person from the past returns. You might need to have a little bit of patience with this person because they don't know what they want. They're reaching out because they're looking to see what could happen or where things could go, or if there is still a feeling there or feelings there, but they don't really know. They come off as feeling very lost right now, very undecided and unsure of themselves. Alessandra, does Rigo see a future with me? Well, you know, he's not really looking at the future. You know, like he doesn't have in his head like this, I'm going to be with this person forever and like we're going to have a, you know, be married and last a lifetime. He's not thinking along those lines. And the moon is in reverse here, so there could be a secret that gets revealed around the situation that you might have to deal with. If I had to answer yes and no, I would say no. He's not looking at a future. He may be looking at right now, what's happening right now. Most men tend to think like that anyway, though. Like, this is what's going on today. They don't usually look down the road too much. Women do that. Women always want to know, where is this going? Men are usually like, okay, this is okay for now. The situation, though, what bothers me about the situation is that it looks like it's a cycle. It looks like, you know, get back together, things are good for a while, and then things turn to shit, and then we break up, and then we do this all over again. And that can happen again if you get back into this situation. I don't see this situation moving forward to a different place. It's going to be the same relationship that you were already in. Once again, I know plenty of women that they don't care. They'll just go back because they don't want to be alone, or they want to be in a relationship, or they think that this is their soulmate, or whatever it is, and they just go back. But that can happen again here. Like, you can go back to this situation and replay the last cycle again. And that's what I think is going to happen if you wind up going back with him. I don't think he's coming in as a changed man. He's coming in as, you know, something else may not have worked out for him, and he's looking for to see if he can get you back, because he's pretty sure that he can get you back. Where am I? Julie, I don't see it yet, so let me do Love Always. Can you tell me more about the person coming back into my life? Was this Six of Cups person? Six of Cups person does not have to be somebody that you were involved with. Here's what I've noticed with Six of Cups people. They're not usually someone you would ever think of. It's happened to me twice, where I was told somebody from your past is going to come back. Both these people I went to high school with, neither one of them were anyone I was ever involved with or that I ever even would have thought of in a million years, because they just weren't in my circle. They weren't in my world. They were just like, I knew them from school, and that was my relationship with them. So when Six of Cups came up for me, like, here I was going through my mind with, well, maybe it's this one, or maybe it's that one, or I haven't seen him, you know, it could be this one. And it was it was to both of them, were two people that I never would have ever picked up in a million years. That can be the way Six of Cups people are. Okay, you meet them through divine timing, so you may run into them somewhere. Could be a Sagittarius. You have Sagittarius and Pisces that come in. Somebody who's spontaneous, forward moving. They like to travel, or they may travel for work or business. They seem to travel a lot. They're very persistent, kind-hearted, very intelligent, and they may be either in school or thinking about going back to school. I wonder if that's where you meet them or run into them. Something comes up around school with them. Love You Sunshine. Career reading. What's coming up at work? Balance comes back to work. No longer feeling like you're holding yourself back, feeling a little bit more passionately about your job. You may have some choices. There's possibility of either a raise or a promotion, or possibly both before the end of the year. A Capricorn may come in that's of significance, and you have a wish around your career. Put it out into the universe. Yeah, you could be starting a new journey. Red, is the idea that I'm working on going to pay off soon? Maybe sometime this summer you'll see a payoff. Julie, what's going on with C now? I texted him 5:40. He read it since 8:30, and he didn't reply or call. He doesn't know his timestamp is on when he reads his messages. Okay. He may be out. He may not be home. Like he might be at a gathering or out, I don't know, having dinner or in a bar or something. It's in a social setting. And it looks like he's with more than one person. Like there could be a group of people or a group of friends. It's been, you sent it at 5:40, he read it at 8:30. Or maybe he'll answer you soon. I think he's going to answer you before the end of the night, because it looks like things change for the better quickly. John, the weekend, Friday to Sunday forecast. You're going to have some choices, and you may be starting a new journey. You could be traveling to water, by water, around water, or over water. You may also be traveling by a road trip. There's travel coming in this weekend. A Capricorn could come in that's of significance, also a Scorpio. Growth and transformations coming to your life in the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You could be very busy with work this weekend. Love always. What does JD think of me? Thinks that you're grounded and stable, thinks that you're a sincere person, you're well prepared, thinks that you're intelligent, kind-hearted, unique, and creative. Davy, love for June. Love for June. Could have some new energy coming in. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A Libra, an Aries, and a Virgo come in. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may meet these people through divine timing, at least one of them. You may be exploring options, feeling passionate, and feeling like not only is your life moving forward, but you have options and things to choose from. People to choose from. Could be a busy month. Enjoy it. I mean, Dylan, what's going on in there? Simran, will Stacy try to contact me before court? No, I don't think so. I think that she was advised not to. No, I don't think she will. Somebody may have told her not to. Goddess, messages from me and the next partner and when. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It'll be slow and steady wins the race with this person. Like you may meet them, or they, who knows, maybe they're even in your life right now and you don't make the connection right away. It may take time before things move forward with them. But then you have good luck around the situation. This person is creative, ambitious, well-balanced, and kind. They make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be Cancer. That could be it too. You might not, maybe you meet them and you're not so interested in them and they have to kind of coerce you into going out with them. It's going to be a soulmate connection. I think it happens sometime when the sun is in Cancer. You may meet them when the sun is in Cancer. And then maybe, you know, you might just think of them as a friend or something like that. And then all of a sudden, things start to grow. It's not like the kind of thing where you meet and instantly fall in love. But it may be something that's kind of like building like layers stably. Simran. Will Stacy try to sue me even though she's lying? She likes to manipulate people a lot and I want to stay away from her. Will she try to sue me even though she's lying? Yes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, is that what you're going to court for? She's suing you over something? She's looking for money. That's what she's looking for. And she's going to try to do whatever she can to get money. Beautiful one. Love for June. Persistence pays off in the month of June. A Leo comes in if you're not with anyone. They come in out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. If you are with someone, your current relationship is moving forward and strengthening. Got a new beginning on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in around love. If you don't like the Leo, you also have a Sagittarius coming in if you're not with anyone right now. Disappointments move into the past as new options come in. Mania. What's the Virgo going to realize? What's the Virgo going to do when he realizes I blocked his number? Nothing. He's not going to do anything. He's going to feel hurt. He's going to feel like there's a long road ahead of him, and he just stops. Hermit in reverse. He's not going to try anything else. He's going to feel as if he was treated unfairly, and he's going to go away. He's not going to do anything. Simran, does Stacy know that I'm still a witness in her case? Yeah. 70% chance, yes, she knows. And she may be feeling secure about it. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is, so it's hard for me to go in too deep. But I would say she's somebody who's looking for money. She'll do whatever she has to do to get it. She thinks that she has a strong enough case where she thinks that she can win, or someone has told her that. Jay. Due to me being a Capricorn rising, I'm a bit of a slow mover. You don't say. Listen, I have no earth in my chart at all, none. And everyone in my life is an earth sign. So I totally get it. Meanwhile, I got like such jittery energy all the time. I don't know how they can stand me. Will the hard-to-read girl be patient with me? Yeah, she actually may try a little bit harder. Yeah. John. You don't see, let me do Lara. How will my next relationship be? Next relationship will be a soulmate connection. It looks like it's grounded, it's stable. It looks like it's a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship, and you've got the ability to manifest it. It's like the hard work that you put out into the world when it comes to love is coming back to you in the next relationship. Could be with a Leo, could also be with a Libra. And you may be feeling like very secure. And like there are some relationships that are just like, they just function well. You know, you don't have to wonder if he's going to call, if he's going to show up, is he going to ghost me, is he fucking around with his ex-girlfriend. You don't have to worry about any of that in this relationship. It seems to function really well. Yeah, everybody always, Six of Cups, people always assume it's an ex, or they assume that it's the last person that they were just with. And it usually is like the last person that you would ever think of. It's just the way, you know, it's just the cruel way this world works. Julie, general, just for June. Okay, it looks like in the month of June, you have busy, steady work. Money's coming in. Feeling like you're being guided by the divine, and your perseverance pays off around a work or business endeavor. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You could have a Virgo and a Scorpio that come in that may be new energy. Listen to your intuition. It also looks like you should be feeling a little bit better respected and better compensated at work. Work looks good. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care in June. Feeling prepared and ready for life to move forward. Alessandra, is anything new coming in for me in love? Any new connections? Got good luck coming in. Yeah, you got an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but you may feel like you're undecided about them, or you don't know whether or not you really care for them. You may decide to give them a chance only because they're very perseverant. You also have a fire sign coming in that's new energy that you might meet through divine timing, being at the right place at the right time, and that relationship can be very well balanced and function really well. Make you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Don't feel like you got to settle for that air sign because you got plenty of other stuff happening. You also have a Sagittarius coming in that could be successful in a grounded relationship, and your life could be moving forward pretty quickly. Yeah, there's another fire sign, so you can have two fire signs come in that may be options. John, will Carnita ever try to reach out or contact me to converse or catch up after meeting my son and family earlier today without me being present when she met them, or was it just random? Will Carnita ever try to reach out to me or contact me to converse or catch up after meeting my son and family earlier without me being present? Okay, let's see. I think she does reach out to you. Yeah, she may reach out to you and tell you, hey, I ran into your family, whatever. And yeah, that may be something that sparks the conversation. Laura, is the Leo going to come back? I don't see him coming back anytime soon, so I would keep your options open. Or you could reach out to him. I wouldn't sit around waiting for him because he doesn't look like he's got that much intention. Rimmel, is L involved with his ex? They could be involved, yeah, Six of Cups. But it's not like a relationship. You know, it's like they may be hooking up or something like that, but they're not in a relationship. Red, will the Libra want to be friends? No, Libra feels burdened by the situation, and trying to be friends would be disastrous. Simran, Will Stacy try to contact me after the case in November? I don't think so. I don't think so. Red, why aren't the kids talking to me? They seem to need space, or they could, well, they may feel a little stuck. They also may feel like nothing is changing. They could feel like stuck, held back, like they need space or they need to digest everything. I don't know who these kids are or how they relate to you, but whatever the situation is, they either need distance from it, and they also may feel like it's an awkward position for them to be in. Simran, what does Stacy think of me? She thinks that you're a kind, caring, compassionate person who's well prepared. But she definitely thinks that she can manipulate you. No doubt about that. Emperor in reverse. She seems to think, too, that, like, she knows what she's doing and that she can be very convincing. She may be very good at what she does. Emperor in reverse. Emperor in reverse I don't like. It's somebody who uses manipulation, but, you know, look, everybody's manipulating. You know, and you know what I'm saying? Like, people posting pictures on Facebook, why? Because they're trying to manipulate people into liking them. Like, that's why they're doing it. They're not really putting up a picture of themselves because they want to look at it, right? People manipulate situations all the time, or they hint at things because, but that's different, right? Like, that kind of shit's different. But this is somebody who may go, like, pull out all the stops to try to get what she wants, and then keeps trying different avenues. When one thing doesn't work, she tries something else. And she seems to either think that you're an easy target, or that maybe she's gotten something over on you before and she thinks she can do it again. I want to say she's kind of ruthless, but she almost comes off as kind of being desperate. So I don't know what the desperation is. Adriana, is Sergio going to be my partner? Could be. You got a 70% chance, yes. Could be. Simran, when will a Scorpio's mental health get better? Mental health doesn't really, you know, like that's, they don't just get better next Tuesday. Like it takes like years of hard work to get better mentally. I can't give you a time on that. You know, that's something that they have to work through. And, you know, it could take years. You know, I feel, I don't know if this is true. This is just something that I've like picked up over the years. Certain kids that were prescribed like drugs as like little kids, I feel like mentally they're not always, they sometimes have issues. Not to say the people that haven't been on drugs, but like I know a lot of people that were on like ADD kind of medication as little kids seem to have issues later in life. In my observation, it's just something I'm observing. And it's not something that, you don't just wake up on Tuesday morning and it's gone. You know, like when you have a cold, it goes away and all of a sudden you're better. Mental issues are going to take a lifetime to get through. And I can't tell you that I see a significant change in this person's behavior between now and like the end of the year. It takes time. And it depends what the issues are. You know, like it really does depend what the issues are. Yeah, it's constant work with mental issues. Mel, you can close them. Thanks. Mania, do my guides think that A is even worth my time? Guides don't make that decision, you do. Guides don't make that decision. You have to make that decision. You know, every situation that is presented to us is a learning situation, and every situation is, we have the opportunity for yes and no. Like the choice is yours. You decide whether or not this person is worth your time. If they're not giving you enough and the relationship is way out of balance, you make the decision, this isn't working for me. What I see happen a lot is people either put up with like bullshit for way too long with the hopes that things are going to change. Nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. It's like anything else. Like you're not going to wake up one morning and all of a sudden have blonde hair. You're going to have to go to the hairdresser and have it bleached. So it's the same thing with everything else. It's like if you don't take action, it's not going to happen. You're not going to sit around and pray for, to lose 50 pounds, hope that you'll lose 50 pounds. You got to go out and do something about it. But the choice is always yours. So guides can't tell you that somebody is worth your time. We're all here to teach one another something. We're not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to make that decision. Too many times I hear people that want the ex to come back. I want the ex to come back, or they want something to work that's not working. Why? If it's not working, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna change. Now, what can happen, because I've seen this happen, people break up, in, 1990, they reconnect in 2005, and the relationship is different. But there's 15 years in between where people have grown and matured. It's like you're not going to break up with someone on Tuesday and come Friday, they're a different person. They're coming back as the same asshole that was there on Tuesday. So, yeah, you've got to make the decision as to whether or not they're worth your time. I think that this person seems to be somewhat of a letdown, and you may find yourself constantly disappointed. You may also feel like they may lie or there may be deceit around them, but it's up to you to make the decision to walk away from them. The problem is that things can move forward a little bit. That could give you hope that things are going to go the right way, and then all of a sudden it's like you hit a wall. And then you feel like, now what? And then it comes back around and things start to move forward again. And that may give you hope that, hey, maybe this is going to change, or maybe this time things are going to move forward. So I would be careful. Julie, me and seed month of June. Things could move forward in June. This is like moving forward to greener pastures. The relationship may strengthen. And something spontaneous could come up that's a lot of fun. I think you're going to see him soon, like maybe within the next week or so. Is he in Aries? Good, in Aries here. I can't remember. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. And there's a wish around the situation. You should see more of him in June, I think, than you saw of him in May. Adriana, how will it be living in that place? This comes up. Feeling like you're held back, or like something is holding you back from living, from either while you're living there, you feel like it's holding you back. I'm not convinced about this place. There's a little bit of burden around the situation, and you may feel like nothing's changing quickly. I don't know about that place. I don't know. Maybe it just turns out to be a disappointment, and it's not what you thought it was. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'm not too convinced that you're going to be in love with that place. Jay, does the hard-to-read girl talk about me to others? She may to like her best friend or her closest friend, but she wouldn't dare speak of you to other coworkers or to anyone that could know you, because she's keeping it to herself. She's like, hey, I'm stuck here. I'm not talking to anybody. In a way, she's smart, though, to tell you the truth. She's smart, because if she were to talk to somebody at work, and then she would run the risk of that person coming back and telling you, and then going through the telephone game, and which is, I never, ever, ever, ever suggest people do. So she's kind of smart to not talk about you to anybody, really. Her closest friend, maybe, but that person would be like somebody that's not close enough to you, so you would never find out. Red, why would it be disastrous with Libra being friends? It seems like there's a lot of stress and anxiety around the situation, and like communication is down. I don't know who this person is, But it looks like there's sharp energy around the situation. There's disappointment around the situation. And that person may feel as if they were treated unfairly. I don't know. I don't know what your relationship is with this person. If this is like an ex-love affair or something like that, I would say that it would be disastrous because one person may still have feelings for the other person. And that's why the friendship isn't going to work out. If this is just a random friend, I would say that maybe this person isn't so honest. Adriana, how will it be in a relationship between us? It should be good. Feels like you made it to the top of the mountain. A kind, caring, sincere, loving relationship. But through divine timing, things move forward and the relationship is pretty well balanced. Julie, me and C, the month of July. Not bad. Perseverance pays off. There may be hard work being done on the situation, or you may be spending a lot of time together. You could be starting a new journey, or you may be doing something spontaneous in the month of July. You also may need to have patience with something in the month of July. It's not a big deal. Who knows? Maybe he goes away again, and you may be annoyed by that, or you may have to wait for him to come back. He may travel again in July, and maybe that's why you get annoyed, or you have to have patience. Otherwise, July doesn't look so bad. You and him may actually go somewhere together, too. That's, like, fun. Could be, like, relaxing or, like, some kind of a, I don't know if it's, like, a day getaway or a day trip. But it looks like something fun happens in July that may come in out of the blue. It looks pretty good. June and July look pretty good for you and him. He may be around a lot. There may be lots of communication and doing things like on a whim. Forever Jada. I don't see it yet. Let me do Simran. When is the Libra going to come into my life? When is the Libra coming into my life? Could be a Libra coming in sometime in the next 4 weeks. Forever Jada, should I pursue paralegal or forensic science? Forensic science. That sounds like a whole lot of fun. Okay, paralegal. Forensic science. Forensic science. That shit's so interesting. Really interesting. Alexandra, I'd like to know why my ex-husband, Adam, who is also the father of my child, is so angry with me because it's not good for our children, and I want to understand. Okay. Okay. So, all right, he's got a bunch of things happening here. First of all, he feels very weak. I don't know who wanted the divorce, but he feels very weak. He feels there's something here. Whatever it is that's exactly bothering him with the Fool in reverse, you're going to find out about it. He's going to tell you. The relationship, it's not going to heal, but it's going to improve because you'll deal with the issue and you'll move forward from it. He feels like either you guys didn't put in enough work on the relationship. He feels like he was shortchanged. He feels like lack of perseverance, and he's quiet right now. He may not express it right now, but once it comes out, it's all going to come out, and there's a lot of misunderstandings. I think he feels really bad about the way everything has turned out. He's blaming you for it. He's not taking responsibility in his part. Like, he had a part in this too. He is genuinely heartbroken over this situation. The good thing is that when the Fool in reverse gets revealed and you have this conversation, there is good karma that comes back, and your relationship can heal a little bit, and you may see an improvement. It's not that it's ever going to be wonderful, but it's not going to always be like this. It's like he'll express to you exactly how he's feeling. Like, he may feel like he was either not given enough like not enough effort was put in, or it ended too soon, or he's still holding on to anger and heartbreak. That's why he takes out the anger on you. But I do think things are going to improve for you guys. It's tough. It's tough. First of all, divorce is always tough. When there's children involved, it's even harder. And when the children are little, I think that it's hard, but I do think it's better than when the children are older. And the reason why I feel that way is because little kids, like I would say 10 and under, they adapt really quickly and they just get used to things. It's easier for them to adapt. I think it's harder for older, kids to adapt. Once they're adults, that's a completely different story. Adults usually understand. And even as like kids and teenagers, they may side a little more with one parent and then with the other. And then as they become adults, they may be able to see a little bit clearly the roles that both people played in the breakdown of the relationship. So there is hope and healing here, even though it may not feel like it right now. So just hang in there because I think it's coming soon. The beginning of it is starting soon. It's killing me the way that Dylan is snoring like that. All right, I only have Mel here, right, as moderator. So while I wait for Mel, I'll answer some people here that I haven't gotten to. How about... Where am I? How about Nav? Go back up to the top. Nav. What can I expect from the Sagittarius in the next few weeks? I wouldn't expect much. There's anxiety around the situation and feeling as if you put in a whole lot of hard work, didn't see much of a payoff. There could be deceit around this situation too. I would say he's not putting in a whole lot of effort, and you might feel as if you hit a brick wall in the next couple of weeks. Muskim, what does A really want in this relationship? Wherever things are right now, he's content. So I don't know what the relationship is, but it's going to stay the way it is right now. If you're not happy in this relationship, you're going to have to make a choice. Because for him, like, he's not putting in much more effort. Like, this is like in reverse. So if you're not satisfied with the relationship, you have to make a decision because he's happy and content with the way things are. If you think that things are okay, then things are going to stay like this. This is what he wants. This is like he's satisfied. It's almost as if he doesn't have a lot of ambition to like either connect deeper or to move the relationship forward. He's kind of like, it is what it is kind of a thing. Mel, will he believe me once I reveal everything to him? Will he believe me once I reveal everything to him? Oh, yeah, he will believe you. Yeah. He may be taken back by everything, or it may be a lot for him to digest, but yeah, he'll believe you. Wow, it's 12:12. All right, I'm going to go now because I'm exhausted, and I will be on tomorrow. I just don't know what time, but I think, I don't know. I'm going to try to get on in the early afternoon. She went to bed kind of early tonight, so maybe I can get on earlier tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Oh, wait, did Anthony send something? Hang on. Anthony, I don't want to skip you. There we go. Situation update between me and the Cancer from now into the near future. Okay, in the very near future, it looks like things are still stuck. Listen to your intuition. At some point, Six of Cups, she will return. But at that point, you could be undecided about how you feel about her. You might decide to give her another chance. I don't... By the time she returns, your life may have moved on. Let's see what happens. It does look like you have other energy coming in. You have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So communication could be down with her for a little while. And then you might meet someone else. And then all of a sudden she shows back up. And listen, if that happened, I wouldn't be surprised. Good night, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.